Well, airlines are raising ticket prices again this week. This time, they say to offset the rising cost of fuel. Meanwhile, the carriers are already pulling in more than $2.5 billion a year in fees for just about everything. Now they're becoming a little bit more creative, and as CBS News travel editor Peter Greenberg tells us, boy, they have not stopped at anything to make a little bit more money here and there.
Yeah, they're just getting started. Of course, they started this week, $10 increase on most domestic fares just because of fuel surcharges because of the increase in oil. Every major airline did it, including, I might add, Southwest Airlines, which normally doesn't go along with this. They went along for the ride, but it gets even worse. Yesterday, British Airways announced a $210, it sounded pretty good, $210 fare from New York to London. Now let's look at the asterisk. And the asterisk tells you it's one-way fare based on a round-trip purchase. Now you're at $420. When you add everything else in, it's $610. But now I started deconstructing it. Of that $610, $81 actually went to the ticket price. The rest were taxes, fees, and surcharges.
All right, so you've got all these fees and taxes and surcharges like you mentioned. How do you still save money?
You got to book it now. The fares are just going to go up. I mean, it's just intuitive, but it's going to happen. Try to book late on a Tuesday night, 1 minute after midnight local time, simply because that's when the airlines have a lot of fares that come back into their system. And then be creative. Sign up for all these fare alerts, but not based on where you want to go. Forget that. Sign up based on where you live, and then be creative on your destination. When you get a fare alert saying there's a great discount ticket to Florida, maybe you didn't want to go last week, maybe you do want to go this week.
When you say book it now, are you talking about for air travel in 2014?
Yeah.
All right, let's talk about some of these add-ons like we mentioned. What are some of the additional fees that they're now charging? We talk about them being creative, so how creative are they?
Well, we already know about the checked bag fees, we already know about the carry-on fees. Now there's an early boarding fee. A lot of airlines are charging anywhere from $5, $10, $15 just to be able to board the plane first. Now you might want to know why anybody would want to get on a plane right away. It's because with nobody wanting to check bags, everybody's trying to carry their bags on the plane. There's literally not enough overhead space on the planes to carry. So you want to board first so you can get their bag in that bin. Otherwise, you're out of luck.
And seat selection has now become something where they're getting some money too.
Up to $30 on some international flights. The one I laugh about the most is there's one at American Airlines, up to $39 to sit closer to first class. Now, come on, Chris. You know what that means? You get to smell the cookies, you still can't have one. I mean, come on.
And ticket change fees? Those prices on the rise?
Worse. We always remember them at $150 on some international flights, as much as $275. I had a flight the other day, Salt Lake City to Los Angeles, a $100 ticket. I wanted to change the ticket. It was $150 to change it. Cheaper to buy another ticket.
Now, this is the one that I couldn't believe. The small little package of stale pretzels that you get, or the small package of peanuts, they're now actually thinking about charging you for even those items.
No, now they're just showing you a photograph of the pretzels they would have given you. No, I'm kidding. But the bottom line is, those are gone. The airlines are saving $3 and $4 million a year just on not giving out the free pretzels, and we already know they're charging for food. So everything is ka-ching, ka-ching, ka-ching. But by the way, you don't have to do it. You can opt out. You don't have to eat.
But you do have to travel on occasion.
Well, yes.
Peter, thank you.
Okay.